Hey, Monica, I loved your question. What would I do with self care if I had 4 hours? And I think what you said, particularly about childcare, is exactly the direction my mind went as soon as you brought up self care. Because it's not necessarily a treat yourself kind of thing, but it's more about parenting yourself, having access to the wisest part of you that knows what your actual needs are. And when I think about that, I think about the holistic psychologist I think that we both follow, and I love her posts. And she has a really good one on reparenting yourself that involves at the top of the list of things that you're hoping that you picked up from your parent, but if you didn't, you want to instill in yourself as an adult is emotional regulation. And I would think that if I had 4 hours to myself, the very first thing I would do would be to use that time alone to resolve any emotional irregularities. That time to go inward and to sort through and to sift and to um, sort out all of the emotional issues and all the triggers that I'm experiencing and to settle them so I can be calm and to think through my intention with my relationships and to learn to communicate better by reviewing what I intend to say and how I have heard other things. It's just really, I think, the 4 hours that I get to myself is really an opportunity to go back over all the things that in the complex world that we have, you just maybe don't have the full time to really let things sink in and sift through and sort out and run through the processes that solidify them and make you solid and centered in the center. And for me, a lot of my downtime, a lot of my self-care time is that kind of internal work. And if it's not that, then it's just really enjoying a conversation, or it is reading something I really enjoy, or it is exercise or meditation. Those are all the things that I include in a 4 hour block when I'm thinking it's time to parent myself. It's time to take care of myself. What are my needs? What's going on? And how do I address those in the best way possible? There is an inward looking part for me that is a huge part of self-care, because if I have my inside sorted out, then how I face the world is with generosity and abundance. And so I have put my oxygen mask on and I'm available for everybody else as the best version of myself, fully replenished and ready to go and resilient and happy and optimistic and just unafraid of a lot of things that otherwise the unsorted self would actually fear. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.